whatsoever.
We tap in. I don't feel like crying today. It's too bad.
No, we could definitely talk about it. It's not cryable, but
look, I'll say this. I mean, you started off, telling us that before you got into this that you were homeless. How was the upbringing?
Terrible.
Did you have did you grow up with both parents? Were you?
Okay, so my parents left each other when I was 4. They separated when I was 4. And then my mom, she moved here to Jacksonville. I'm from Thomasville, Georgia, but I'm from here. I grew up, I knew I'm always from here. And then I never really talked to my dad. I mean, he bought me a cell phone, and then we talked every now and then, but we don't have a close relationship. And then my mom was abusive growing up, so we didn't really get a chance. I have a sister. Shout out to you. I love you. She's 4 years older than me, so she's always got the back end of shit. My mom has never really been there. We've been since I lived here. I know you guys know where Beechwood is, right? I lived there for a couple of years with my mom's best friend, sleeping on her couch for years. Like I said, growing up, I was homeless for 13 years. I considered it homeless because we didn't have a stable place to stay ever. Yeah. Mom was always back and forth. I want to say that she's a decent mom, but when it comes to living situations, she didn't have this together. And up until I was 20, I've always depended on men for shit. Like, hey, let me get this man to buy this for me. Let me live with this man for this. And it's because of her, because that's what I grew up watching. And a lot of girls don't want to admit that, but that's 100% true because of my mom. Watched my mom do that shit for years. And then I went to my grandmother's house. I love my grandmother. My grandma is my life. I would do anything for my grandmother. And then I moved to Atlanta and then back and forth from here to Atlanta. But yeah, my childhood was trash. A lot of abuse, a lot of rape, a lot of all that. So, and then I think that shapes you into OnlyFans, to be honest with you, because a lot of girls that I know that do OnlyFans because their parents wasn't shit, and they have that's the last resort. But that's not always true. I see a lot of girls that do it just because they want to do it. But definitely, my childhood brought OnlyFans up.